On a night when the lights burned brighter and the pressure reached a boiling point, the Oklahoma City Thunder stormed into Ball Arena and delivered a performance soaked in grit, heart, and defiance. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was masterful. Chet Holmgren was a force field in the paint, and OKC's supporting cast showed nerves of steel in the game's biggest moments. In a grueling, low-scoring playoff war, the Thunder edged out the defending champions 92-87 to tie the series at 2 apiece. This wasn't just about basketball, it was about toughness, belief, and answering every blow with twice the intensity. Subscribe now to Basketball Insider USA, your support fuels everything we do. Let's break down this playoff masterpiece quarter by quarter. From the opening tip, Oklahoma City looked like a team on a mission. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander wasted no time setting the tone, slipping past a screen with ball-like grace, pulling up just inside the free throw line, and splashing a silky jumper to silence the crowd. Then came Chet Holmgren, the Thunder's wiry, 7-foot unicorn, who immediately stamped his presence by swallowing up a Nikola Jokić layup attempt and turning it into a fast break opportunity. On the other end, he cut to the rim, caught a lob in stride, and rocked the rim with a thunderous two-hand dunk. Defensively, OKC played like a pack of wolves. Isaiah Hartenstein imposed his will on the glass, outmuscling Denver's frontcourt and ripping boards away like they were his birthright. Dort harassed Jamal Murray on every possession, turning every dribble into a struggle. The Thunder didn't just score, they carved Denver's defense with surgical precision. Jalen Williams slashed through traffic with bursts of speed, collapsing the Nuggets' interior and kicking out to wide-open shooters. Alex Caruso entered the game and instantly ignited a spark, hitting a three from the wing before diving headfirst for a loose ball that led to a fast break dunk by Aaron Wiggins. As the buzzer sounded on the first quarter, OKC led 28-20, having outworked, outran, and outhustled the defending champs in every facet of the game. Denver came out with renewed fire in the second. Nikola Jokić, quiet in the first, began to orchestrate. He drew defenders to the elbow, whipping no-look passes to cutters like Aaron Gordon and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Jamal Murray started to heat up too, drilling a high-arching triple over a tight contest and finishing a twisting layup through traffic. For a moment, the momentum shifted. The crowd roared as Denver shaved the Thunder's lead down to 3. But just when it looked like the Nuggets were about to take control, the Thunder responded like seasoned warriors. Chet Holmgren calmly stepped into a top of the key jumper after a pick and pop, draining it without hesitation. On the next possession, he met Jokić at the rim and stuffed his floater attempt with impeccable timing. Then came Wallace, fearless and fluid, flying down the lane for a hanging layup, followed by a mid-range jumper off the bounce that quieted the crowd again. Dort added to the run with a deep three after Denver's defense sagged off him, daring him to shoot, and he made them pay. The Thunder's bench continued to deliver, with Westbrook drilling a pull-up three off the dribble and flexing toward the crowd. On defense, OKC forced 3 straight stops, with Hartenstein and Holmgren swallowing the paint and rotating to deny any easy buckets. At halftime, OKC held onto a gritty 45-42 lead. Denver had pushed, but the Thunder never blinked. The third quarter began with Nikola Jokić in full MVP mode. He started to assert himself physically, scoring on a lefty hook over Holmgren, then backing him down again and finishing through contact for him. And 1. Jamal Murray followed with a step-back 3 and a floater in traffic, and suddenly Ball Arena was shaking. Denver had tied the game, but the Thunder stayed composed. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander took over the offense like a maestro. He controlled the pace, slithering into the mid-range and knocking down fadeaways with a defender draped all over him. His footwork, patience, and balance were mesmerizing. Dort added a timely offensive rebound and put back, and Caruso hit another dagger 3, this time with the shot clock winding down. When Denver overloaded to stop Shai, he found Wallace curling off a screen, who drilled a 16-footer from the baseline. On defense, Holmgren went into full lockdown mode. He swatted an Aaron Gordon dunk attempt into the stands, then altered 3 shots in the span of 1 minute. Hartenstein cleaned the glass, tipping out offensive rebounds to give OKC second-chance points. Despite Denver's third-quarter surge, the Thunder never allowed them to seize control. They ended the quarter clinging to a 69-65 lead, locked in and laser-focused. With 12 minutes left to decide a pivotal Game 4, both teams dug deep, but OKC found just a little more heart. The Nuggets came out swinging. Jamal Murray hit a spinning fadeaway from the baseline, then connected with Jokić on a pick and roll for a soft floater. Michael Porter Jr. finally found space for a corner three, and Denver tied it up at 75. But OKC didn't just respond, they rose above. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander hit one of the toughest shots of the night, fading left off 1 foot, high release, all net. Then he blew by Murray, extended for a reverse layup, and drew a foul. He hit both free throws, his expression calm, his eyes locked in. Jalen Williams then threaded a no-look bounce pass to Hartenstein, who absorbed a hit and finished a roaring in one slam. That play swung the momentum back to OKC and sent their bench into a frenzy. Defensively, Dort and Caruso closed off every driving lane. Wallace deflected a key pass late in the quarter, leading to a fast break finish. Every loose ball became a battle. Every rebound was war. With 90 seconds left, and OKC up 3, Gilgeous-Alexander used a hesitation dribble to freeze the defense, rose up at the elbow, and splashed another dagger. On Denver's final push, Holmgren denied Jokić at the rim one last time. Wallace grabbed the board, was fouled, and coolly knocked down both free throws to ice it. This wasn't just a win, it was a declaration. The Oklahoma City Thunder, on the road, against the defending champs, tied the series at 2-2 with a performance full of resilience, toughness, and championship-level poise. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was a fourth-quarter killer. Chet Holmgren was a defensive monster. And every single Thunder player contributed to a win that might just define this young team's playoff journey. Subscribe to Basketball Insider USA for more detailed and passionate breakdowns. Your support keeps the channel alive. We'll be here every game, every quarter, every moment.